Going on, everybody? We're back again. It's been a minute. We were on a little hiatus, taking notes and doing works and all that good stuff. But Big Joe and the Panda's back in the building, live and direct.
Hey,
broadcasting from the N.E.B. studios.
Everybody.
The BX.
Everybody.
Big shouts to ChillLoverRadio.net holding us down on the podcast. My man Mustafa behind the boards holding us down as usual. The Panda, and I'm Big Joe. Now,
Everybody just clap your hands.
Exactly. We're going to talk a little something. Pick up where we left off a few shows ago.
Part deux.
Now, we talked about hip-hop and its influence worldwide on everything from fashion industry, commercials, selling insurance, sneakers, its influence on sports, movies, straight out of Compton, everything. You know, just broad base. It's in advertising. Everywhere you look, you'll see some kind of
daily talk,
hip hop influence.
Someone said to me, "Hey, dog," on the street.
Exactly.
And he was, Caucasian.
Yes. It's its influence on
cartoons, Rick and Morty,
pop culture, vocabulary. The hip hop culture is everywhere.
Yeah.
It has influence on everything. We see it, like I said, we see it every day. Sometimes you don't even pay attention. You don't even notice it, but you'll see something with some hip hop
you catch it
thrown in it.
After a minute, you're like, whoa, that was hip hop.
It had its influence on sportscasters for the late, great Stuart Scott. And it's trickled down to a lot of other guys.
I was just looking at for some reason, I was looking at YouTube and looking at the tribute to Stu Scott and his influence on how he brought the hip hop culture into ESPN and brought a whole new vibe into sportscasting. Which he caught a lot of heat. Not a lot of people didn't realize, and behind the scenes, he caught a lot of heat. But his man Rich Eisen, who's with him for those couple of years, his work wife, he said. He said that, hey, that's what the man said. But he said, he understood where it was going.
Right.
Because everybody had a catchphrase, but not everybody caught it.
Right.
And
once the ratings took off, the flack disappeared.
But he got so much support from everybody that it was ridiculous.
Yeah. And he influenced numerous sportscasters.
Now that you see like shows like His and Hers, and Jalen Rose and such and such.
Yeah.
That
even local sportscasters try to put a little flair into their thing. Big shouts to Stu. But it goes to show how hip hop has had its influence on everything.
Now, my question is it a good thing or a bad thing?
That's what we're talking about today. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Has it all this influence and being accepted nationwide, worldwide, commercial wide? Has it hurt
hip hop?
Hurt the brand?
That
we grew up on.
Before we get that, let's sidebar that for a minute. We're gonna sidebar that for a minute. What about the music, the hip hop of today? No, you know what? Strike that. What about the rap of today?
Okay, yes, the rap music of today. Not the hip hop is a culture within itself, but the rap music of today.
Yeah,
it's we can't go too hard on it because a lot of the stuff that we don't like isn't meant for us to like.
True.
Because we can't, it's hard. We really gotta take a pause sometime and think about we're guys of a certain age.
I understand.
We grew up with hip hop in its early stages. It's birth.
It's infancy. Yeah.
So us and hip hop are relative.
I've seen hip hop grow. I remember
cradling her. It's unfair
and putting her. I sent her to school.
Right.
She grew up, but now
you gotta, like I said, it's kind of unfair for us to really critique or throw shots at some music but that's made by 18-year-olds because their audience isn't men of a certain age. Their audience is other 18 to 21 year olds.
But hip hop rap is now, it's hipster. It's living in Williamsburg.
It has become too popular. Yes, it has, to where it's lost its edge for the most part.
It's lost its teeth.
Yes, it has. But there's a few artists out there that you have to search for.
You have to search.
That'll give you a true essence of the art form.
You have to search. Okay, you know what? Like you say, we're men of a certain age. There was a time I didn't have to search. It was thrown at me. Sometimes I had to go way through it because there was so much hip hop coming at me.
Yeah.
I mean, so much rap coming at me, and it was good.
Yes,
it was good. I mean, I can take from here and take from there. Like, okay, you go hardcore, Cool G rap, and then I'll go De La Soul because I wanted to mellow out and hear something. Okay, maybe I want to go West Coast. You want to go NWA? Mm-hmm. I'll go Far Side because I wanted to hear some mellow. Or I'll go, what you call it? Not Bones Thugs, not those.
Midwest?
No.
You want to go Midwest with some Common?
No.
Early Common?
But I would go to Cypress. Because I wanted to hear
the West Coast,
I wanted to hear the Latino version side of it. Mm-hmm. Not that we didn't have it here, but I wanted to hear the palm trees and Latino.
Yeah.
West Coast, I mean, what you go? Midwest? Common? Yeah.
Right.
I wanted to see what they had to say. Now everybody seems to say the same thing.
That's one part of it that...
There's no diversity in it.
Yes, the music has lost its diversity. It's lost its... each region has lost their identity because almost everything sounds like the same thing. Like, you got New York dudes making trap music, which is a Southern thing, Atlanta thing. You know, and it has that sound to it. So, like, you know, some people might not mind that. I guess this generation, they don't mind it because they don't know any better.
But still.
They don't know any different, I should say, to mind.
But New York.
You know, had its own sound.
It has its own...
Cali had its own sound with the G-Funk or with the Cypress sound with the dark and the heavy bass grooves.
Your man Scarface, the Grim Rapper, the Grim Reaper rap.
Scarface legend, man.
He had his own sound.
Scarface legend. Big shouts to Face Mob, baby.
Big shouts. But he had his own sound and his own genre, I would say. Now, if I wanted to go south, I'd go listen to the Goody Mob.
Yeah, you know, Organized Noise had their sound, their groove rocking. Even Memphis with 3 6 Mafia in the early... Because 3 6 Mafia, they've been out for a long time.
Right.
People think they might, you know, Juicy J's new. They've been out for a lot of years.
Right.
But they had their sound, that Memphis sound. Everybody, you know, regions had their sound. I don't think that was a bad thing.
No, I don't. And I think even within the state, they had their own sound. I mean, I know you're not going to, you know... co-sign this, but even E40 had his own sound from the rest.
You know, that's not my taste, but I give the brother respect for his hustle, his grind. He had his lane, and he's doing it, and
he had his own sound.
He has his own sound. He still does. They got that Northern California group going on, which is their own thing. That Bay Area, Oakland, San Fran, and all that Northern California. They got their own sound as opposed to Southern Cali.
He was making his own money, like, just way beyond the days.
Too Short?
Too Short. Mm-hmm. Had his own clip.
And Sir Mix-a-Lot in the north,
in the Seattle
far northwest.
But it's not hard to make money when you're the only rapper in Seattle.
He ran the town.
I mean, it was
ran the town. He ran
it's just caffeine, drizzle, and Sir Mix-a-Lot. Well, how much can you got to make money. So
right. So I'm you know.
So what I'm saying is, how did it all get diluted? I personally blame Ja Rule because he was on everybody's record, and I was ready to
It's
beat
not
him
only
down.
It's not his fault. He started. You got to give them props. If you want to give props to those cats, you got to give props to Ja and Irv Gotti. They created a lane. They saw a lane and they got their groove in it with the singing and mixing the R&B chicks singing the hooks and him rocking
before
hard
Puff?
in the store. No.
Because I think Puff was
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. He found the lane and had his own lane in that lane. You know, he got it wasn't. He didn't create that lane because you had T.J. Swans, you had your Nate Dogg's singing on records, but they took the singing and the rap thing and put the R&B chicks in it and had his love story things. Most of all those big hits was about the chick.
Yeah, but that's where I think we got diluted because there was a time where rap didn't mess with R&B.
That's not true. You had the Cold Crush Brothers.
Right, because it was always a harmony.
Yeah, harmonizing, but you didn't.
But that's part of singing. That's part of R&B. I was just watching Wild Style the other day, and when they showed Cold Crush, like Mustafa said, and the Fantastic Romantics in the club.
Big shout out to Grandmaster Cash.
The harmony that the Fantastic had was off the hook. Be whip a whip, dot a rocking them.
So
that harmony, the way they were rocking and the Cold Crush doing their thing, there was always a harmony to it.
Then I blame Full Force.
In 1981.
Yes, it was crazy.
Yeah, but that's harmonized.
So you blame Full Force.
Yeah.
For what? The back for doing the boy bands? Hey, I ain't mad at them dudes because they caked off.
Yeah, but come on.
You
went from New Edition to BVD, and
they didn't have nothing to do with them.
They had BVD, right?
No. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. No.
But still, they mixed in that R&B.
They gave the boy bands a little soul and helped them rock their pop. They rocked the pop lane. I can't be mad at Full Force, man. Cause think about it, they had their lane. They were doing their thing, and their time kind of was dying off. Nobody really wanted to see muscle-bound, greasy dudes with jerry curls no more. But they were behind the scenes, caking off, writing a lot of songs for them boy bands.
Oh yeah, I know they composed.
They caked off, so I salute Bow Legged Lou and Paul Anthony, them boys, because they chilling.
Oh yeah, they're making that dope.
They chilling.
So who do you blame it on?
The over commercialization of our art form. It's hard to pinpoint it and blame one person or
one thing.
It's hard to, man. It's just
you wouldn't blame House Party movie.
House Party, the Disorderlies,
Disorderly,
Tougher Than Leather. Which you want to? What else? Early '80s, mid '80s movie hip hop they try to do.
See, like this.
Yeah,
they had that rhythm, that singing thing in it.
But that's pure hip hop, right there.
That was pure. That was hip hop in its infancy and its purest form. But it's grown, it's matured, it's straight off course.
You blame
it's gone a little wayward at points.
You blame Turbo? Chaka Khan.
That was Melly Mel.
I don't know, but it seems like the clothing is coming back, all the tight spandex and crazy.
They let Chaka Khan in the door, and hip hop just turned on his ear.
And they got Melly, and they just I don't know, man. It's hard to put it on one thing that it's the over commercials, everything, man.
It's commercialized, and with commercialized,
and it got overdone.
You have to douse it. You have to dilute it so it can be formatted to America.
So if you want to throw darts, you could throw a dart at Hammer for dancing with chicken in the KFC commercials. He scudded across the floor, busting a move for chicken. That wasn't a really good look. How would a black man dance for chicken?
That's ironic.
But we dance for chicken, though.
Hey, chicken is good.
Bring it home, Mom. Bring it home.
I used to dance down to M&G's every Sunday for my fried chicken and waffles.
I mean, it has to be diluted and watered down so it can be commercialized, so the American public they can eat it. So
this, basically what we're formulating the question and debating is the huge popularity of our culture, which is went from. Think about to the mid '80s, people laughed at it, pass and fade. But even though by the mid '80s it was going on 10 years old, and people still was like, it's a pass and fade. Now it's 2015, the tail end of 2015, and it's $1 billion industry. Hip hop is $1 billion industry.
You compare hip hop.
Multi-billion.
You compare rap to rock and roll?
No, I'm not comparing the two because
that was supposed to be a passing fad as well.
Well, yeah. But I'm not comparing the two because there's too many things in hip hop that we should take and learn from rock and roll, and we don't do like they do in rock and roll. I'm not going to compare the two.
Like keeping a legacy,
right? And having respect for older artists and not just casting them off.
But that's kind of they're blamed directly on the record companies, man. They don't really want that kind of unity.
The record companies and partly us as a people. To a degree.
Mainly us as a people.
Yeah, and the record companies seen that and they ran with it. But mostly us as a people, we kind of discard our classics.
I bet you now that they got Macklemore into it, they're going to have all kind of museums on hip-hop for them and everything like that.
Recently I just saw on the news, Portland had they put a day aside. It's called Hip Hop Day.
Wow.
Just like there was last week. The National Hip Hop Day in Portland. Big shouts to them for that.
How does Portland have a hip hop day and New York doesn't have?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking at. That's why I got the smirk. Like, really? Portland. But hey, I salute them for doing that. It gives their local artists a lane to do things and politic and help. It helps the culture. Right. If it helps the culture out there, big shots to that.
You got Atlanta too with Bronx Day. They do a great job with that.
That's crazy. Atlanta does a Bronx Day. It's Atlanta. And they're saluting the Bronx. That just shows you all the transplants that are in the ATL. That's crazy.
I like to retract that last statement about the drizzle and the caffeine because now I got to respect Portland.
They have a
hip-hop day.
Hip-hop day.
Wow. And we don't have a hip-hop day.
But this is the birthplace. Hip-hop is every day here.
Yeah, but we just need a hip-hop day.
We do need a national type of
day. A hip-hop day.
A written...
A day to commemorate...
Documented day.
Like Cavs, Funky 4 plus one more. The Waterbed Cavs. They need a day for themselves.
They need that museum that they've been talking about doing. I don't know if they ever got a location for it or whatever.
It was supposed to be at the Armory, but...
Yeah, now that's going to be a skating hockey rink. Yeah. We're not going to get into that right now.
Right. We're going to have a bunch of Canadians touring down here, you know?
But I guess if you can read our sarcasm as we discuss that, you'll see how we feel about that one. But anyways, you know, the
hip hop day in Portland. This is blowing my mind.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It should. It should blow your mind.
I need to get somewhere on Facebook and just like get people together. Like, yo, that's disgraceful.
Europe, I mean, you got to dig Europe up too, because in general, at least they embrace the art, man. They fly these.
Well, they've been embracing everything from us, from jazz.
The European.
They have a different state of mind. They have a different.
They don't even want the Malcolm Moores and Lil Waynes out there.
Artistic wise, they're more supportive.
They're very supportive of artists.
Everything, and they support them forever because they allow them. They stay going over to Europe. I don't know about they still do now, but I know they do a lot.
England,
Tribe, Q-Tip and them. I don't know how much
Chris and them. They go out there. They're gods.
Japan and Europe, they get a big following.
Japan they eat up everything.
Yeah, they like to absorb all kind of cultures. Especially pop industry and pop fame.
But that's a shame that they have. Okay, you over here, you might get tackled by the police for driving while black. But if you go
or standing on the street like
street corner,
like Blake, the tennis guy, he was standing in front of the place,
standing in front of the hotel.
And if you go to France, you're revered. You don't even have to pray for a croissant
if you're an artist.
No, I'm talking as a hip hop artist. I'm talking about.
But it was crazy because I was watching something on YouTube earlier this afternoon, and Eric Sherman, and he was talking about basically some of the things we're talking about now. How, some people are saying that hip hop or rap music is a young man's game, and they said it shouldn't be. It just should be a talent thing. Like you don't hear if the Rolling Stones are coming out with something new or Madonna comes out with something, you don't hear them say, "Oh." The people just go get it. They don't make a old school artist named Madonna. Like why are we always so quick to label somebody old school? They're just an artist.
Yeah, like okay, like you said, like if Stones go out and say I'm doing a tour date.
They're touring.
It's sold out.
Stadiums.
They're sold out.
Stadiums are sold out.
God forbid.
That people support. Their fans support, but they're not called old school tour with the Rolling Stones. They're just Rolling Stones are going on tour.
God forbid the Boss has a concert. Sold out.
Stadiums, arenas sold out. But the fact is that they're not labeled an old school tour. They're just going on tour.
And it goes back to what you're saying.
But if like now, look, there's a tour going on, and it's hitting the city in a few weeks. Legends of the Mic tour with Rakim and EPMD, I think, and a few other groups like that. But it's called Legends of the Mic tour.
It goes
Why can't it just be, even though they are legends, but it's like a backwards compliment, a backside compliment where it's an old school tour.
Yeah. It goes back to what you're saying. Unfortunately, rock and roll, they hold their people in reverence. All right, if Rolling Stones go in concert, Eddie Vedder will be playing with them with no problem. And he's he's supposed to be new school, Pearl Jam and all that. He's new school, but I know I'm talking.
Well, mid now because that's not new anymore.
He'll go and play with them, and it'll be crazy.
Yeah, this
you know what's crazy is that hip hop dancing has more unity than hip hop music. Like people still salute the Rocksteady crew wherever they go.
We were at the Rocksteady anniversary in Central Park this summer.
Yeah, my boy Jazzy played the bongos there,
and it was the new the new up and coming dancers for the Rocksteady crew was multicultural and unisex. It wasn't just 10 Puerto Rican dudes and a couple of black dudes up there dancing, doing all this stuff. It was multicultural, and they were getting busy. Yeah. So big shouts to Rocksteady and the Universal Zulu Nation for they bring a lot of cultures together. So they always get saluted and much respect to Bam and the Rocksteady with Crazy Legs and all those cats. But the music, man, it's just
okay. So you want to blame David Stern for bringing hip hop into the NBA?
Well, no, he didn't really embrace it because he tried to shun it and push it out.
No, he tried to embrace it, and then when people were coming up there with tank tops for interviews, he was like, okay, wait a minute.
Looking like Mobb Deep were going to sitting on the bench.
Prodigy up there talking about how I didn't get a backdoor cut.
Dunny,
he was like, all right.
Yo, Dunny, even your chest pass, Dunny.
He was like, whoa.
Big shouts to AI because he was looking too gangster.
So...
Yeah, they had to calm it down because you are a professional. So you should look professional to an extent. I understand that, but
where did it take a wrong turn?
The over commercialization of it, man. It took a wrong turn.
PM Dawn?
I think, somewhere along that line.
MCA?
Somewhere along the line of.
Did you get MCA?
MCA Records?
No, MCA.
From the Beasties?
No. What's that guy's MCA? Oh, MC8? No, not MCA. Bust a Move.
Oh, Young MC.
Oh, Young MC.
I was about to say that early 90s.
Sorry, MCA and the rest of that.
Yeah, he's like, what you talking about? So he's a straight up G. But could it be that early 90s maybe where it just got real?
Because early 90s
commercial.
Early 90s we still had the Native Tongues. We still had Mobb Deep. We still had
Black Moons,
and from the West Coast we had NWA, Cypress.
Not even NWA because they kind of early '90s they started doing
Well, you still had Ice Cube and stuff like that.
Yeah, Ice Cube was doing his thing, and you had
Common,
Common in the Midwest, and
so I wouldn't really put it the '90s. '90s was cool, and it was still hip hop. It was underground radio. You had Stretch and Bob. You still had
different sounds. It's hard to pinpoint when it made that turn where it just got so pop.
I still believe it's your man Puff.
Nah, Puff didn't.
You know what? When I think of Puff,
popped it up. Those I got the power guys. That stuff that made it. That was pop stuff. Yeah, yeah. You know when it became workout music, and every time you turn around,
it had a good beat, and you can dance to it.
Yeah, every time you turn around, I got the power. That was everywhere. Every time you turn around, even though big shout out to my man Big Rod, he worked on that.
When I think of pop,
but still, it's just
When I think of pop, I think of Maceo in the video.
Mace,
yeah,
man, that was
the Reverend.
Yo, that was not.
That was pop.
Nah. I'll take it. No, you know what? That I got to the daughter Hammer for because he was doing all the dancing and shucking and jiving.
But he never had
before.
He never had Ben Stiller in his video.
But he took it. He brought the streets to the dance floor, man. He did it all for the dance to the party. He didn't make it corny and bubblegumish. Hammer
Fuzz Bubble.
That was a rock band. He tried to do rock music thing.
I'm blaming.
He didn't make a bubblegum. Hammer and them made
you can say if you can say KRS brought the guns to hip hop, I'm saying Puff brought the water down.
KRS kind of did bring the guns to hip hop.
That's another story. That's a whole other segment.
Kind of did though, man. Think about it. Criminal Minded.
I had to look it up.
Album cover, man.
They were the first original gangsters.
That album cover, him and Just Ice, because he was like talking that gangster stuff.
That NWA stuff, but
KRS and Just Ice, man. They separate entities, but they crew. But that album cover, that Criminal Minded album cover was there was a little arsenal there, a little hand grenade too, and then Just Ice was known for that. He represented Brooklyn. He was kicking in studio.
I was looking at the old cover. There was a hand grenade on it.
Yeah,
I was like,
and it's real.
Just Ice was kicking down office doors, coming in with a lot of weaponry back in the day, man. He's known for that. He's the original gangster hip hop. So big shout to Just Ice. We seen him.
Yeah.
We see him in the streets.
So where did rap make that turn?
It's
hard to pinpoint. I swear it's got to be the Maceo video.
Man, because it made that turn before then, man. It made that turn before then.
Okay, name something before that was real watery down besides
Hammer.
Besides, Arrested Development. And even though Arrested Development...
He was Tone Loc. That was kind of with the... Which one was Tone Loc? With the
hard, deep voice.
Funky Cold Medina,
yeah.
Wild thing, that guy with...
No, I think Young MC, Redhead Kingpin...
Not even Redhead Kingpin, because he really didn't have a major hit like those guys. His hit was regional. Redhead Kingpin, he was a regional guy. He was... Tone and Young MC, they were all over the place with that wild thing and Bust the Move. It was so
then
corny.
you got to put Mix
and Hammer.
You got to put Mix on.
Big, yeah.
She got big butts.
Yeah. And then you forgot PM Dawn, right?
Nah, they weren't all that great. They got thrown off the stage.
Yeah, but I mean, they kind of watered it down.
Yeah, they came with that. They had a watered down, even softer.
You know what?
And then it wasn't soft because we seen them. I seen them in action.
And he was dressed looking like Magic Johnson's son, bro.
Yeah, it was. See, but when PM Dawn went wrong, they tried to get real psychedelic.
Right, and it wasn't. People wasn't ready for that.
Nobody was ready for that.
They were like, "What the hell is this?"
Nobody was ready for that.
And then you mouthed off about KRS, and then he just ended whatever.
Yes, that's so. He didn't have any significance in it.
Yeah,
he really didn't. Like I said, they tried to get psychedelic with it, and it.
You ever seen the footage of that?
What that was really.
Yes, it was crazy.
It was really rude.
Big shouts to KRS.
It wasn't even
KRS' Posse
show
all day. No, it wasn't. It was their show. Then it became KRS' show.
How you just come to somebody else's show, throw them off the stage, and then rock the house?
That's hip hop.
That's hip hop.
That's hip hop.
That's hip hop.
You won't see that no more.
No,
you won't see that happen.
No, not at all.
You don't do come in there with a DAT tape, or you gotta have your hard drive take over their show. It's not the same. It's not the same as breaking their wax, throwing their wax in the crowd.
I can't blame it on reggae because Shabba, he did his thing with the hip hop influence, such.
Yeah,
I gotta blame it on Puff. It's your man.
Nah, it's not Puff, man. It's not Puff.
Yo, you ever play Clue? Puff is he's in the bedroom with the candlestick. He's the guy.
It wasn't Puff.
He's the butler.
It wasn't Puff, man. It wasn't Puff.
He made it. I wouldn't say he made it soft, but he made it so acceptable.
Wait a minute,
that
he made it hot to party, man. He took people off He took dudes. He made dudes put their hoodie and their 20 belows away for a night and get in there and party. So I'm not putting it on Puff, man. I'm not putting it on Puff.
So you take off your
what about LL?
Your arm?
Nah, because he's kept himself relevant for 20 plus years in the music biz, B. So I can't throw a
The only thing I can accuse LL of is being a bad actor.
I Need Love thing though, man.
Nah, that was dope though, B. That didn't really kill it. Cause think about it, he had a love song before I Need Love. Nobody paid attention to it. Then the I Need Love came out and had a video.
Yeah, and then
it didn't water down the whole kill the game.
Think about it.
It started a lane, and people dudes laughed at it. But then when they saw the Love He Got, it was like, wow, we hear him.
Actually, Slick started that with Teenage Love, and then your man LL.
No, I Need Love came out first.
Before Teenage Love?
Yes.
You sure? Check that.
It did. Because it was on L's second album.
That was on the second?
Yeah, I Need Love was on the second album.
Wow, that seems so recent. Anyway, because I wouldn't. It was in the same category as Teenage Love and I Need Love. It was. Yeah, it didn't water it down. No, it just showed a little softer side of hip hop.
Of the B-boy, the dude on the block. He wanted some love. He needed love, man.
Yeah.
You know, let me take my Kang off. I need some love.
You know, he did shake down your man Kane on the train.
Yeah, Teenage Love was classic.
Yeah.
Teenage Love was classic. Big shout out to Slick Rick, the BX's own. That was classic joint. Teenage Love was classic. I mean, especially the end when it was all pimped out with the furs on, like.
Round the Way Girl was always my favorite LL joint, though, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's bigging up all the girls from the block. You know what I
from
mean?
around the way, because every block got that fly girl crew.
Yeah.
That
it was even though, like I said, they showed the softer side of him, just a little softer side. Yeah.
But they were still
they
hard.
Still were hardcore. But your man Puff, like you said, made you take off your armor.
He made you want to party. He didn't make it soft. He made you want to party and floss. And we all know hip hop from day one. But day one, you brag. You had a braggadocio, but not everybody had those things. That era, a lot of people bragged, but some of them people had those things.
Right.
So he didn't make it soft. He made you want to party and just floss on them.
What about that Chocolate Undercover Lover? What the song that
Kane?
Yeah.
Nah, he didn't kill it because he still had rap.
Kane almost killed it too because he did that Barry White joint. I'm a Barry White fan, but I was not feeling that Big Daddy Kane Barry White joint. That was horrible. And then with the Blue Notes or whatever the people had to pay.
Butt naked with a box of chocolate.
I was like, yo, Kane, what are you doing, man?
No,
Kane, but he was still Kane. It was like
Kane didn't kill it. He almost killed himself.
Yeah, because he was like, himself, yeah, you know, baby, your girl bought me this $1,000 link for the bracelet. But I'm like, oh my god,
everybody's looking at him like,
what are you doing?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, but he can still give you set it off.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh,
so man,
it wasn't that. Killing me right now.
I don't think anybody in France is really playing that record like that.
Nah, they played that.
You know what I mean? It wasn't worldwide in the house.
But come on, man, you can't be mad at Puff because he just made you. He made the tough dudes want to party and floss out.
Because we're New York cats.
I was one of them.
Yeah, you was soft at one
time. I was soft, man. I was a regular dude, man. Regular.
Soft. But anyway.
I was fancy too, son.
Like Tony would say, you're soft. Yo, okay, what was the first rap record on Z100? And if you can pinpoint that.
Oh, I can't call that.
That's where hip-hop went wrong.
It's probably that Young MC or Tone Loc joint.
So I think it's them.
Yeah, because they made it. It was just so popcorn and so corny. Those records were straight pop records. I think they made those records with the intention to make pop records. Because they look at those. Okay, even though Tone Loc, his background was a little
shady.
He was on the block dude.
Yeah.
But he was looking to whatever, have fun. He was known for bugging out. So he made the bugged out records. I don't think he knew it was gonna take off. But Young MC, he knew he was making a pop record because he wasn't that dude.
So
he wasn't the typical Cali record back then because those typical Cali records were dudes from the block.
So maybe Young MC's to blame.
He's to blame. Young MC, we coming for you. Nah, I'm just playing. But you to blame, Don. You to blame, son.
Once a record hits Z100, now in New York City, Z100 is like a major pop station.
Yeah, that's the major pop top 40, whatever.
Top 40, yeah, top 40.
But you said the first like crossover rap joint.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he was literally trying to find the first song.
Was my man rapping Duke?
Yeah, but that was a parody. It wasn't so much.
But still, it still got a lot of radio play.
Yeah, but it was a parody. Nobody took it serious.
Took it like serious. You wasn't changing your whole dress code.
That was like a Weird Al Yankovic record.
So do we?
So you weren't taking that serious?
Do we blame?
Weird Al?
No. Do we blame Run DMC and Aerosmith?
That was hard though, man.
No, but I mean, it was a hard record. It was a rock. It was.
I would blame them. I blame Russell because Russell talked them. Russell and Leo, whatever. They talked them into doing it. They didn't want to do it. Run didn't want to do it. They got talked into doing it.
So you blame
Russell? So I blame Russell and
my man the Hermit.
Yeah, because that's his first love anyway. Was rock music.
But rock is not. Okay, rock is pop. See, there's so many classifications.
Rock music,
and coming from them,
it goes on both sides.
They just cleaned up their
Because think about with a lot of rock bands in those days, those big hair bands, they were like pop records. It wasn't because real rock, run heavy metal dudes wasn't rocking with the big hair bands like that with makeup on. They wasn't
Kiss.
But they wasn't wearing makeup like a hey. They wear makeup like, oh, these guys are crazy, they're demons, whatever.
No, man. Because, I want to say Aerosmith, but then they just cleaned up their act because they were doing heroin.
Yeah, they were nobodies. Yeah. Not nobodies, but their career was on the downside when that record came out. That record pumped a lot of life into them.
And a lot of heroin, too.
Hey, that's the business. But that's saying, that Run DMC record brought them back up to the pop culture.
But was that the Seedling?
Yeah, I guess so. The Seedling was the Young MC, Tone Loc records, and then that Walk This Way was the fertilizer that popped it all up.
Wow. Our idols, B. Run DMC.
Well, hey, yeah, they brought you stuff after that was like, yeah, all right, back to the thing. But, because you think about it, they didn't even want to do that record. Run didn't want to do that. He was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, but
they talked him into doing it, and it blew up for them.
But then after that, they went from that to Tricky. You know Run DMC. You know Run DMC.
Yeah, but they probably got talked into that too by your man what's his name?
Yeah, it's escaping me right
99 Problems, but how I feel about that guy. I think
he's revolutionary. Wow, every yardie from here to 225th Street.
They get what I'm talking about. He ain't no.
He's revolutionary, man.
Whatever. He used it. He pimped the culture. He's a culture vulture. It's like Leo Cohen. Big shout out to Dame Dash for that term. He's a culture vulture.
All right.
It is. It is what it is.
Or do you blame? But can you blame them? Can you blame Beasties?
You asking me? If I could blame them?
Yeah.
I'd give them part of the blame too. They're culture vultures as far as I'm concerned.
But they only had one joint.
Right. One album.
No, they had one joint that was playing on the mainstream. Yeah. You got to fight for your right to party.
Yeah. Culture vultures. As far as I look at it. They just did a water. Walk This Way was the fertilizer. Beastie Boys with a water.
I put Young MCs.
And the fast grow food in it.
No.
That did it.
I put the Young MCs before that. I put your man
Yeah, they're the seed.
I put your man
Puff. Put Puff, man.
It's the chia pet.
Nah,
you can't even look at the camera and say I can't put Puff because you
I ain't got no problem with Puff. Puff brought some style, some party, some good times, a lot of shining and flossing into the game.
Yeah, so and that's what happened to the game.
No, it got
after that. It became bottle service and tight jeans and tight pants.
No, not right after. This is a couple of years later.
It takes a while to ferment.
Yeah, the bottle service, because I did buy bottles with that time period.
There you go.
But the tight pants stuff came. That's recent. That's
fermented. It fermented and then bloomed.
Like wine?
Yes. Yes.
I don't blame Puff, man.
I blame Puff.
Puff brought some fun to the game, man. Because think about it, man. That right before Puff started doing it with Mason them and you had them records and think about everything was like,
yeah.
So you in a party like, you
did.
And you dance with,
you did.
Okay.
You still Lavelle.
That's an inside joke. That move right there. Only those that know that one.
That's funny. Yeah, that's definitely an inside joke.
See, I started rocking to house music a little bit at that time period too because I'm looking at it like, yo, I'm on a club and I'm just sitting there.
Hold on.
But Scully on, headbanging it up. I can't meet no chicks like this.
Excuse me, audience. You only got into house music for the chicks.
That's what I'm saying.
You really did.
For the music wise, the music was cool. I dug it. But the women and to mellow out the party wise of it. Because back in that era of hip hop, everything was so hard. You can't meet no chick. You're going to, crack a 40 together and just mean mug a chick. How you can't
so you telling like me that.
If you could, but it was
later on down the line. So you in a club and Shook Ones come on. You couldn't get down to that.
Dance the Shook Ones? Nah, you head nod the Shook Ones, man.
And you pull your pants up like 3 times.
You got to pull out just vibe.
There was stuff in there.
Fit it as low and just rock.
There was stuff in there you still could have danced to. And then, all right,
the Puffy records.
Your Jungle Brothers, which you beat me in the head for.
That was a hit. I told you, man. Yeah, I should get an A&R check for that because I was bigging y'all up, son.
You did, but that was in that house era. I still say that Puff just killed it.
He didn't kill it, man.
He killed it.
He pumped life into it.
He made it too soft.
No, he didn't, man.
He made it too soft.
It wasn't soft. It was flossy.
You know what he did? Okay, he got like Big. Biggie was he was hardcore down. He made Biggie, who's the NWO, mad different factions. That it got so diluted, you were like, there's 100 people in this group. I'm tired of hearing it.
Nah,
yes, it was, man. He gave
because Big didn't get Big. You couldn't get tired of him, Big, because he gave you everything.
Big gave you what you
wanted.
It was just the everything after. It was the little Kim.
But Kim was dope, man. Kim was dope back in the day, man. First Kim album, dope.
How you not biting your tongue saying Kim was dope?
First Kim album was dope, B.
And
her first album was dope. Hardcore is a dope album. Nori's cool, B. Nori gets mad respect, man. What? Nori broke out the Neptunes. No Nori, no Pharrell.
He's another guy that
he gets on my nerve, but hey,
he's another guy that I think kind of diluted hip hop a bit.
Yeah, he made hip hop
danceable and likable.
No, he made it
Ben Vereen
commercialish. He made it not hip hopish, but it's like he made it hip hop.
He made it Ben Vereen.
He made it. Yeah, okay.
He had Sammy Davis Jr. He made it Ben Vereen.
Yeah, but hey, no Nori, no Neptunes, B.
Is that a bad thing?
He had a lot of hits, man. He got a lot of records that are hard too. That you be like, yo, that's dope. Pharrell, word. He not only got a lot of commercial, happy, corny pop songs. He's got a long resume, yo.
And if you look at that resume, there's a lot of pop.
Yeah, but
there's a
lot of records, a lot of hits, man. The name of the game, B. He's a good producer, man, writer, man. I gotta give him. I got some respect for him because when he does a track, he does the track and he writes the hook. So he's getting paid for doing that track, and he's getting publishing off your song.
Yeah, I can.
So you gotta respect the hustle, B.
I can dig that.
You know,
I can dig that.
That's crazy. He's making more money off some people's record than the artist, yo. It's crazy, man. Even though he's looking crazy right now, I ain't respecting his fashion war game, but hey, that's
rap.
That's hip hop.
That's rap. His fashion game is rap.
Hip hop.
That's rap.
That's new day hip hop. His fashion game looking
millennium. That's millennium hip hop.
Monkey bellhop from the little organ grinder.
Oh, wow.
And he saw the outfit. He let the little monkey from the organ grinder thing.
I detract my from that one. You're on your own on that one.
Well, I can say that one. Freud gonna beat me up.
You'll send somebody to beat you up.
Yeah, that's true. Probably could. They coming to the hood, son. BX, baby. Look, what?
I guess you can't have it like you said so hard that you can't enjoy and dance.
Yeah,
to it.
You can't screw face a chick in the club. Like,
then again, it's just
it has to create lanes. And some of these lanes overdid it.
Way overdone.
Yeah, some lanes have been overdone.
Way overdone. Can you save it? I don't think so. It's beyond saving.
No, the culture can be saved, man. The culture is going to be saved. The culture, some people are like, hip hop is dead. And they said a few years ago when Nas had that project out. It was on life support. It was for a little while. But it's gaining, it's
with who?
The heartbeat has come back to life with your J. Cole's, your Kendrick Lamar's, this kid named Logic. Kendrick's crew, some people.
Kendrick Lamar. That sounds like. I'm not gonna say what
it
sound like.
The kid is alright, man. You got, some people I like Wale because he got different lane through joints. So
I guess that's what.
The material. You got those cats. You got
You went from KRS to Kendrick Lamar. The names even got rubbery. That's my new word. That's my new word.
That's your new word. Rubbery. Or feathery. But that's Kendrick's his name. I can't. That's his name.
Big Daddy Kane.
Keith Murray. His name was Keith Murray.
But see how Keith Murray sounds so Brooklyn? Like, all right.
He's Long Island guy.
But still sounds Brooklyn, B. He's like, Keith Murray. All right, I can dig that. Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, they call him the K Dot.
Oh, Jesus.
That's from Cali, man. They always got weird nicknames in Cali, man.
That sounds so
no disrespect to Cali, but your nickname game is kind of funny out there in Cali.
Drake.
I ain't talking about him because to me that's not the guy
that's
helping the culture. I'm talking about, like I said, the Kendricks, your J. Cole, your Wale. There's a lot of this kid like Logic, who's real nice. You got some of these underground cats.
Logic.
That's the battle rap cats. Some of them are keeping the culture alive.
Under the underground feel. I can take
underground feel. They're keeping the culture pumping. There's this cat, Emilio Rojas, no relation. No relation. He's kind of nice. I've seen some of his stuff on YouTube. He got some joints.
All right. What's his name? Emilio
Rojas. No relation. But he's kind of nice.
Can you hear Emilio on YouTube screaming out somebody?
Look him up tonight.
No. Can you see him on YouTube threatening somebody tour dates?
No, big shouts to Ghostface. No,
Ghost. No, see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's hip hop. That's the closest thing to KRS throwing PM off the stage was Ghostface,
and I was liking that cat.
His cyber threat.
I was liking that cat until I see this threatening video on YouTube. I was like, this kid, because I thought
that was classic. Yo.
I thought the hip hop was taking a turn because this cat's got rhymes, he's got skills.
Yeah, he had a little.
I guess he mouthed out one too long.
Yeah, he said one. Yeah, his little.
I ain't heard from him yet.
Yeah.
Seriously, I haven't heard from him, and he was throwing out some hot videos.
Yeah, he's chilling right now, man. He's reevaluating things.
He went bought man.
Hey, you had to, man. The rule, son.
But see, that's hip hop. You think Kendrick Lamar would do something like that?
Some of his peoples might though. He got a crew. This kid J Rock and his Q Boy, Schoolboy Q. I think it's there. This kid, he got some peoples. He got some real dudes on his thing.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand, because J Rock is one of that Gardens, that project out in South Central.
Oh, okay.
when they shot the All in the Same Gang video. Yeah, you know, they got the real dudes on this team. He got this decent material, man. There's a lot of cats, man. There's some good young cats coming up, man. That's keeping the culture. The culture still has a heartbeat. We just got to get rid of
hip hop used to be power. Now it's empire.
Yeah, we gotta try to.
Ghost is dead.
These up and comers got to fight their way through because there's too many diluted.
It's too many Drakes.
Too many Drakes. Too many Quans. Too many Young Thugger, Hayes. Too many of those guys polluting.
Does JT fall into that category?
JT.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
No, he's a pop star, but he's not into hip hop. He got love for hip hop, and hip hop gives him love because he's done some things with it. But he's a pop star. There's no mistake in that.
Oh, okay.
Justin Timberlake is a pop star.
All right.
He's Blue Eyed Soul, but he's a pop star.
You all right? I'll give him more of that.
Yeah.
I'll give him more of that.
Blue Eyed Soul. He's a country boy by heart, so they got little.
All right.
Country's got a little soul to it,
in the cut.
But so this, like I said, man, these up and coming artists, these underground guys, they got to fight their way through. They got to keep plugging away. J. Cole's doing a good thing because he sold a lot of units with very little promotion and with no features. He did almost $1 million in his first few weeks.
All right.
No features. Who does that? All these guys got 20 features on the album.
Right. All right.
Big Shot. Another I heard is a hot new album, classic. I heard a lot of people from our age group to younger. Big Shots to Game. His new project I heard is bananas. Game. Cali.
Yeah,
Star on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dre. The documentary and the documentary 2.5. He got these two projects and I heard they're classic. They're bangers.
So where's 50?
50 got to come with some fresh talent.
That's another guy that, I mean, it's not that it's his fault, but when you go on mainstream commercials, they have to say 50. Like they're trying to appease me.
Yeah, they emphasize the 50 to try to make it sound
to appease me.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't have to appease me.
Yeah, just say 50.
It's just 50.
Yeah, they got 50.
Because
they try. That's what you try.
Not for nothing. Some of my other friends, when we say goodbye, you don't have to say peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Do you get that?
Yeah. I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I can't remember last time. Yo, peace. No, I don't like that over.
Yeah.
I don't even trying too hard, really.
Lord knows, I hardly say one. So you don't have to say peace to me.
I might say one once in a while without even realizing. I'd be like, yo, one.
But
that's if I'm on a jack. Very rarely.
You don't have to do that. Just to, I know you're down. You wouldn't if you
weren't
weren't down.
Show me right.
I wouldn't be talking to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Word.
If I ever heard somebody say word to me, I'm cutting them off.
See, when you think about phrases like that, we say without even thinking about we're saying it.
Yeah,
because it's so
it's ingrained.
Saying chilling or chill. The word chill in any tense we say without even thinking about it.
Okay, it's ingrained in us, but it isn't over. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to.
Because it's part of our everyday vocab at this point.
I think it's. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So, I mean, it's not that I don't. I'm glad that hip hop has made a huge worldwide cultural movement,
right? And which is a multi-billion-dollar entity
within itself. But sometimes I look at things on TV and I'm like, or I see people on the train and I'm like, really?
Yeah, when they do the insurance commercials, doing Montel Jordan records.
I had a nightmare on that. When you wake up in a cold sweat because this is how we do it.
I see that commercial, I cry laughing because I think.
and the big guy.
Yeah, hilarious. But yes, I know what you mean.
I don't know about that hilarious because I think that's a mock on us.
Right. It's hilarious that you think until you realize that
that's
it's a mockery. It is a mockery. That's why I think sometimes I wish I wouldn't be mad if hip hop, rap music, hip hop in general started losing some of its popularity, so it could take a few steps back and get back its
to what period? From 86 to about 89?
From 86 to 90, 96. That decade, that's a dope decade. Cause you had your KRS and them coming in.
I'm talking about culture wise. Cause even though that you you still had cats like Stretch Armstrong.
Right. That 10-year gap. That 10-year gap is the golden era of the culture, of the music, especially.
Around that time, you would in your highfalutin parties. I was in the underground, and I seen the multicultural people even in the underground scene. It was cool though, because I think it was more of a curiosity with them.
Yeah,
some of them.
Yeah,
because I go into clubs and they wanted to know where I was at and what it was all about, rather than Yeah,
it was a curiosity for most. Wow, the CO is kind of nice. Sorry. TV.
Yeah.
The monitor distracted me. Pardon me.
I think that era was. It had more substance to
it. That 10-year gap of our culture was the golden era, man. Especially for music wise.
When was your man Puff coming to the scene?
That 96, towards that mid 90s. Remember Puff, Biggie came out in like 94, 95,
94.
Whatever, first album. So that, and then he passed in 97 with the second album drop. So that 86 to 96, 97, that 10-year gap, we had a lot of dope music. And the culture was vibrant. It was still good things about the culture. It was gaining its popularity. It was getting commercials, getting its love, but it wasn't overdone yet. It wasn't oversaturated.
I agree with you there. I think the killing of Big and Tupac, that was a bad thing.
Yeah, it was. It didn't help the culture at all.
Certain people,
and the music.
I think certain people seen it flourishing and they didn't want it getting too.
Yeah, there was seeds planted throughout things to bring the culture down a little bit, and the culture fought through it and it got bigger, but with that, it got more watered down also.
That's what I'm saying. Because you all know I'm a conspiracy theorist. Mm-hmm. That was done purposely and for a reason.
It's a double-edged sword where because we can be upset or kind of hurt or not hurt or whatever the word I'm looking for escapes me at the moment, but like not happy with being a billion-dollar entity because it's got so over commercialized and it's watered down. But then again, it helped a lot of people.
I understand.
It did create a lot of jobs. Hip hop created a lot of jobs and created a lot of millionaires. And hopefully some of that money trickled down into some areas. Some artists more than others helped out.
Okay.
So it had its plus. It's got its plus and it's got its minuses. I just want it to be a little more diverse with its.
It's diverse now.
I know maybe diverse is what I'm looking for. The word I'm looking for, but more. Put a little more emphasis in the talent because there's too much of this talent that's blowing up is really not. It's not good, man. It's not.
They're going right from high school into the NBA. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, they're not ready, man. They're not ready.
There you go.
A lot of them are not ready.
There's a couple of Kobe's, but there's a lot of Kwame's.
Right. There's a lot. They're not. A lot of them aren't ready. They're not putting their love in it because they're just seeing the dollar sign. They don't have the love for the culture more than they have their love for the dollar.
So where does Chief Keef go in there?
He doesn't go anywhere near it. He needs to be excommunicated from the culture. That's what I have to say. Sorry, Chi-Town, but that's one of your biggest downfalls. You need more Commons and Kanye's and Ron Fest and
Kanye.
than you do Chief Keef's.
Now you say Kanye, he gets a lot of flack from my own community because he's
all over the place.
He's different.
I think he's spreading himself too thin.
He's different.
He's different, all right.
He's not so much.
I liked early Kanye. I liked early Kanye because he's
different.
He's not. He don't. I don't think he'll put a label on his music as hip hop. As more the music he's put out lately is more world music. Because you listen to the stuff, you're like, what the hell is this? I like early Kanye when he was rocking polo and Louis bags, and he had the chains on when he was Kanye from Chi-Town. Now he's Kanye, the pop guy, and all the Kardashian show and this and that, making fancy slave clothes and stuff, and weird sneakers.
Kardashians.
He's too pop, man. He's too pop right
now.
He's crossed too far over.
Hip hop and Kardashians should never be in the same sentence.
But hey, they get
hip hop and reality shows should never be in the same sentence.
Hip hop always chasing the punani and Yeah, that's got some high quality punani over there, son. But anyways, we running down the last couple of minutes of the show. So bottom line, folks, man, you know we love hip hop and it's our thing, man. And I hate to say we love hip hop inside that show, which is killing the culture itself because ain't nothing about hip hop to those shows.
Loving hip hop.
Ain't nothing hip hop about them shows. Anyway,
that's our culture.
They bastardizing our culture with that rubbish they putting on television.
That's our culture.
On the telly, that rubbish in the telly. Anywho, ease up. Bottom line, we love the culture. The culture needs to come back a little bit, get a little grittier, maybe not so shiny, not so fancy and watered down.
It shouldn't be on Saturday Night Live. Adam Sandler, isn't Adam Sandberg?
Yeah, he does.
You see those videos?
Parodies. And Jimmy Fallon, he does the parodies with
Yeah.
Yeah, it's become too much.
It's let me ask you something. Is that good or bad?
It's hard to say, man.
Because not for nothing. And that's your boy JT, because he's down with the Long Island boys.
That's one of the double-edged sword of it. It's like it's funny, it's cool, hip hop's acceptable, but are they killing it at the same time?
Is it acceptable or is it being mocked?
But your boys, your beasties, made them like it and check it, and now that's what you got. You got Jimmy Fallon and JT doing those parodies, doing those songs. Are they showing love or they parodizing it? So
I wouldn't say beastie because beasties in the hip hop community.
They open the door for that community. They open the door for that community to embrace hip hop.
Because you
don't think so?
The hip hop community accepts the beasties. They don't.
Not all of them. Not everybody.
Who'd you ever
say? I'm not the only one.
You heard Chris ever say something bad about the Beasties?
No, but that's political. I'm not going to get an answer from that on the camera from Chris. But anyway, we're running out of time, folks. We're down to the last couple minutes. We got to wrap it up. So I just want to send a big shout to chilllevelradio.net for supporting us for the podcast. Keep holding us down. Remember to check out Big Joe and the Panda on channel 68, BronxNet. That's on Cablevision at 34 on Verizon. And that's on Saturdays, 9 o'clock.
Saturdays.
So on the block,
Love Radio, bro.
On the block Sports Talk for any sports comments on Facebook. Check that page out. The Big Joe and Panda page on Facebook. You can like that. Throw us a comment if you want to give us a topic to talk about.
Tell me what you like about hip hop. Exactly. What you hate about hip hop.
Just drop us a line on that. And for Panda, that's my man Mustafa. It's the man Big Joe, the face. That's what I do.
Dbnebmusic.com.
From the BX live and direct, bringing you all kind of flavors. Thanks for the support. Keep watching us. We'll be back shortly with another show. Peace out.
About snitches.
Peace. One.
Word. Jesus.
Big shout out to the Mets going to World Series.
World Series. NY in the building. Remember that. We coming. KC or Toronto, whoever. We coming for y'all.
Toronto.
Nah, KC.
I'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah, whatever. We out here, folks. Have a good weekend. See you next time.
Peace.
Peace.